Okay, so my name is James Williams Jr., and we're going to do part two about these rape lie allegation things and why I strongly believe that the woman should be punished. You know, unfortunately, I played this video today, and if you've seen the first part of this video saga here, you'll understand why I said what I said. And because, there have been girls when I was younger who would lie about their age, and they were like, where we had a club for teenagers like called TJ's, and you couldn't get in there if you weren't like 15. And a friend of mine, I won't name him, he met a girl there, and she was not 15. She lied about her age. I don't know how, because, 15-year-olds generally have ID, and if you're younger than 15, you generally don't. But she was built like a fucking 18-year-old, and she might have been 13 or 14, but she wasn't 15. And like I said, in Charlottesville, in Virginia specifically, the age of consent for sex is 16. However, a 16-year-old that sleeps with an 18-year-old basically just gave that man a fucking death sentence. Now, I don't know if they slept together, and I don't care. That's not the point. The point is that women do lie about their age, and women sometimes lie about rape. And when they lie about rape, they don't understand the ramifications of those lies and what they can do to rape victims who actually have been raped. Now, a week or so ago, I found an article, and I thought it would be like a video, but it was just pictures of guys who were saying things to the rapists, and a couple of them said they were raped by dudes, some said they were raped by chicks. So it was confusing. So I'm making this video because I can't find it, but I also found that on Top Buzz. So if you can find it, good for you. I can't find it again. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, how did this fucking happen? But when you see the video before this, I played a video about a dude who was accused of rape. He did some time, and that's how it got here. So we, as people in society, use a lot of bogus crimes as ways of revenge. There's nothing cool about that at all. No. If I didn't beat you up, I don't want to get arrested because somebody else beat you up and you just don't like me. So you purposely decided that I'm going to play James. And James is going to jail for assault when I was nowhere near you. Luckily, these days now we have technology like cell phones. So at the time your ass was getting kicked, I was at home, which is like 6 miles away from you. And I'm making a video. But lies like that, and what I just said as an example, gets people locked up and hurt. But the worst lie that you can ever tell, especially if you are a girl, is rape. It is the worst lie that you can tell because when a real girl gets raped, which happens like every 10 minutes or so, maybe less, maybe more. I can't remember what I did a video about that in statistics. I read it out loud, but I can't remember what the fuck I did. So it doesn't really matter. But the point is that, when you lie about rape, you don't realize the damage you've done to the chances of a woman who gets raped. Now, let's break it down. Let's keep it real. There are some women who are promiscuous. They like sex. There's nothing wrong with that. If you like sex and you're a chick, hell yeah. Wish I could have met you, because I like sex. And just sex, not even a relationship, just like sex. And some women like sex, and they get a little bit of a jaded reputation about being prostitutes or sluts or whores or wannabe porn stars. And then the fact that they just might fucking like fucking never really occurs to anybody. And maybe they just don't like fucking the same guy. Maybe they like sex. As long as it's sex, sex is good. Everybody should do it. Let's go move to the hood. But anyway, you know, if you like sex, you like sex. There's nothing wrong with love, and sex is the best fucking part of being an adult. But sex has consequences. Consensual sex doesn't, but non-consensual sex does. And the difference is when a woman says no, there's the dough. Walk your ass through it and keep fucking moving. Give her a couple of days before you call her. No, because you need to get your ass off your high horse because you've been rejected by a woman. You need to learn to take no for an answer if you're a dude. You have to learn how to accept no. You have to. Because the first girl that says no and you decide that no means yes, well, you're going in the straight jacket and you're going in the vest because somewhere along the line, someone's going to put handcuffs on you. Or they're going to put a bullet in your ass because you refuse to do what she said. When a woman says no, it means no. It don't mean yes. It don't mean nothing else. It just straight up means fucking no. Do not touch her anymore for the rest of that day. If she's rubbing all up on you and your dick's getting all hard and you're ready to do this damn thing, and as soon as you get the condom on, she goes no, game over. It's just that simple. Game over. You can go rub one off in the bathroom, or you can just go to fuck home. But if you put your dick inside of her ass, your ass is going to jail. Now, I was being blunt, and I'm sorry. But the truth of the matter is sometimes you just have to be blunt to people for them to understand what the fuck no means. Now, this young lady accused this young man. I don't know if the young lady is of color or non-color, not that it fucking matters. But, she lied about rape, and this dude did time. He did 5 years in jail. He has 5 years of probation, and he's fought for his freedom, and he won, as you've seen in the other video that I showed at the beginning of my video. Now, most of the time, and they said they harbor no ill will toward the girl or whatever. And I'm going to be honest. Not me. No. You just sent me to jail for a rape that I didn't commit. I've done 5 years of sitting on my ass, making sure I don't drop the fucking soap, making sure that I sleep with one eye open so that nobody can roll me over and fuck me up my ass because you lied and got me confined into a fucking place where I have no escape. I have to behave myself. Motherfuckers are trying to kill me because we all know that prisoners don't like two people. They don't like rapists, and they don't like people who hurt children in any way, shape, or form. Now, most of the time, if a rapist goes to jail and people find out that he's a rapist, they generally often are on the end of being raped themselves. Unless they're really fucking good at fighting. And if they're in the general population, that's almost hard to say. And a lot of cops and security officers and them, honestly, truly to God, them motherfuckers turn the blind eye. They really do. They turn the blind eye, be like, well, this motherfucker raped this girl. Even if that motherfucker didn't rape the girl, they will let a motherfucker get raped in prison just because of what they believe the motherfucker done. So now you got the situation here where this motherfucker might never have even touched the girl, and he done got raped by 5 or 6 men because they believe in their heart of hearts that this motherfucker done raped some chick. So if you're lying about this shit and you send a man to jail for rape when he never fucking touched you, there should be a special place in hell for your ass for doing that shit. So no, that dude went to jail. I don't know if anything happened to him in jail. I don't really give a shit. But I will say this. Respect. Because you forgave that girl. Me, not a chance in hell. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if I went to jail, I'm a small guy. So it's a good thing I do know Kung Fu. All the more reason for them to want to fight me. So I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. Even if I didn't rape the chick. I'm damned if I do because I'm a fighter. I'm damned if I do because I also have military experience. I'm damned if I do. I'm damned if I don't. If I go to prison, I'm going to be fighting. I ain't got no choice. I ain't going to get that much sleep. But I'm going to be fighting. Plus, I'm a small guy with long hair. And I got what they would call a petite body. So they damn sure going to want to fucking rape me. I'm going to have to kill everybody in that motherfucker. As soon as I get off the bus, I'm going to have to kill everybody in that motherfucker. Guards, wardens, all the motherfuckers got to go. Because if I know damn well that I didn't rape this chick, and now I got these, 275-pound men trying to fuck me up the ass for a rape that I didn't commit, they want to make me they bitch. You understand what I'm saying? And I didn't even rape the girl, but they found me guilty. Mostly that'll probably happen because of the color of my skin, but anyway, they found me guilty, and they sent me to jail for 5 years, 15 years, 20 years, for a rape I didn't commit. And you expect me to forgive you for that lie that got me slammed on the ground and a dick up my ass? I don't think so. I will say this, though. When I get the fuck out, and I don't care if this comes back to bite me in the ass because I'm not going to rape anybody, but when I get the fuck out, it's on. It's on. Because I went to prison and I was innocent, you best believe I'm going back to prison. I'm going back to prison. But before I do, the ass that I didn't get, body bag. Straight up and down. Everybody who let me go to prison for shit that I didn't do, body bag. Straight up and down. No bullshit. I'm killing every last fucking one of you. So that way, if I do go to prison, it's going to be for something that I actually did instead of actually not doing. Now, y'all might think that was a little bit hardcore and obsessive and wrong. So what's going to jail for something that you didn't fucking do? Here's the difference between justice and the law. The law convicts you first. Justice never really comes until after they've proven your ass innocent. And by then, the guy that didn't rape anybody's probably been raped like 9 or 10 damn times. He's not going to tell anybody, but this shit does happen, and I've never been to prison. I have no intention of going to prison alive. I intend on fighting every cop, criminal, whoever the fuck's near me is gonna die. It's just that simple. I'm killing you when I get off that bus. If you're chained to me, you're dead. If I'm not in a straitjacket on a fucking dolly like Hannibal Lecter, everybody's gonna die. You better handcuff me to the wall. You better put me in a cell by myself. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you handcuff me, you've given me weapons. If you put me in chains, you've given me weapons. So no matter what you do, I have something that I can use to kill you. I'm gonna use it. It's just that damn simple. Now, you're all looking at me like, oh, damn, James, you totally went off track on that. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Because, see, the whole thing is, a person who goes to jail for a crime they didn't commit will more than likely come out and commit crimes because of the shit that happened to them in jail. So, yeah, I respect the guy in the video that doesn't have any grievances toward the young lady that lied and got his ass locked up. I'm saying, from my point of view, fuck that shit. I'm going to get them. Every fucking one of them. Because I shouldn't have went to prison when I didn't do anything. But again, like I said, luckily we have technology now, so they can track your every movement. And my cell phone is rarely out of my pocket unless that bitch is getting charged up, or if I'm fucking talking on it, or if I'm showing you guys a video on Top Buzz, which I will do in my next video. But, you know, just the concept of going to jail for raping a girl when you didn't kind of fucking sucks. For a 16-year-old to lose his entire life for sex he didn't excuse me, for sex he didn't have. It's fucked up that the girl doesn't have to get prosecuted. It's fucked up if she doesn't have to lose some of her life for it. And I'm not saying that it's fair, but it is right. And if you don't think it's right, then just look at it this way. At least it's a start. Because then it will make people, in a cautionary way, learn how to, one, stop lying. Two, if you're not ready for sex, then your ass shouldn't be out there listening to your girlfriends having sex in the fucking first place. And that works for you dudes, too. Because there's always pressure by your friends to put you under a microscope. Hey, you get that pussy? Hey, did you get that dick? Hey, did you get that pussy? Hey, did you get that dick? And neither one of y'all didn't know what to do, so y'all decided to have sex. Now what happens is the girl tells her parents that she's raped. The dude doesn't tell his parents that he's raped. Because he's doing the dicking to the pussy, so he's not going to tell him shit. He's like, yeah, I got that ass. You know, this motherfucker don't know I got that ass as a confession to, yeah, he raped me, and now he's locked the fuck up. Now, in that situation, that shit didn't happen. She just straight lied on the motherfucker, and he lost 5 years of his fucking life. 10 years, basically. And I'm sitting here thinking, well, you can forgive them for that. And I respect that, because forgiveness is golden. But me, I forgive you when I'm standing over your goddamn grave. Because you done already ruined my life, so if I'm going to prison, I'm going back for a fucking reason. Provided I don't get the chance to kill everybody when I get there in the first goddamn place. Because that's my plan. If I ever go to prison, and that means they caught me, you know, straight up and down. Everybody in that motherfucking prison, I got to kill you. Because I'm too small to put up a fight, and I'm too small to take an ass whipping. So, I'm going to put up a fight until I can't. If there's a coat hanger, if there's a chain, if there's a handcuff, if there's a key, if there's a guard with a gun and he blinks, everybody got to die. And y'all all looking at me right now saying, James, that's impossible. These motherfuckers say it ain't. These motherfuckers right here say it ain't. These things right here, as desperate as I will be back in action. I'm James Williams Jr. And I want you guys to think about that. Be seeing you.